God Tarot, and this is your Someone is Secretly Talking About You tarot card reading. So we're going to look into who's talking about you this time. I'm going to start this time with the tarot, and then we'll pull the astrology reading cards to figure out the who. But yeah, let's go forth and see what the tarot has to say. Alright. Oh my god, look at that. Your first card is the Devil. Alright, that's major arcana. It's a big theme. The Devil speaks to temptation, gluttonous thoughts, very, very gluttonous thoughts. The Devil is also associated with Capricorn, so keep that in mind there, giving us Capricorn energy, giving us gluttony, overindulging energy. Whoop! Who dropped? Oh snap! Justice. Hello. Justice. Okay. Justice. Okay. So this is about balance. This is also associated with Libra, but this is about fairness. I mean, think about the judicial system. Think about that in all items related, but most of all, just finding balance, doing what's fair, regardless of how you think, feel, or whatever on the subject. Doing the right thing, the just thing. So wow, major themes coming up for what this person's talking about. Temptation and justice. Okay, some of you guys are going through some legal situations where you let the temptation win, but it could be a plethora of other things, so let's just keep going. Next card here we have is the Page of Wands. Okay, well, some of you are still in the thick of doing your research, and some of you guys are bound to taking action to resolve this situation that's coming out of this. What is a legal situation, or is it just a solving an issue of overindulgence or obsession, or just trying to get yourself back on par with discipline and routine? So taking the action to do so. Then we have the Two of Cups, realizing here, now that we have the Two of Cups, we're trying to clean up my act for the sanctity of a connection, of a relationship. They would like to strengthen their connection, their emotional connection with you if it suffered because of their gluttony or their maybe even selfishness, overindulgence. This person would like to do the right thing. I guess that balance is what they're trying to do. They're trying to balance out the gluttony in order to facilitate and grow this connection that they have with you. Page of Wands is giving us the energy that they need to do that, needs to be managed a little bit better. You may be dealing with somebody who's always really tired when you're trying to see them. And that's not cheating. That's not picking someone else over you, you know. But it's like, okay, now you're gonna have to buy that iron pill, because you can't be tired all the time, because then you don't have time for me. Like, you actually have to make a conscious effort to deal with the pitfalls of our relationship and facilitate this connection. Or, like, you know, this person might even be needing to put in more effort just to be able to have a connection. So some of you, you know, this person is talking about, well, you know what's funny is, like, this, it could be what's being talked about, what's being discussed relative to you. It might even be for this connection to be, connection to be balanced and right and findable, like, even beyond for you to even be on the radar for this connection. It's almost like there's stuff that has to be worked out as far as your indulgences, your gluttony, making things balanced and just between you and what you have to offer with the person. Page of Wands, yeah, putting in the effort is something that is in reverse here. So some of you may have to address that from within. How much effort have you been putting in to facilitate the balance, the duality of a relationship? Like, what you want out of a relationship, do you have it to offer? Because the Devil card, we have to remember that it also represents codependence, relying on someone. But we see a lot of duality throughout these cards. We see, you know, kind of the depending on someone or having a connection that really bonds you to them. The Balance card, having it balanced and equal, give or take. And then we see the Two of Cups, the emotional and spiritual aspect of the connection. So I guess some of you guys are really oriented around relationships, talking about that. Okay, so I guess you guys are either out here in these streets talking about refining the relationships that you already have, strengthening the bonds, building the connections. So whether that's just somebody you're talking to that you'd like to take it to a romantic level, or if that's even, excuse me, pardon moi, or that's a connection you already have that you're, again, wanting to strengthen. Some of you guys are working that out from within, and maybe discussing it with people, general people, but maybe not a fixed figure, because it feels like you're talking about it. There's like balance to this, bringing balance to the relationship and making sure that you're happy, essentially. And I think that if you're not happy, it has everything to do with the amount of effort you or the other person is putting in. So it could be a simple thing where it's like, they feel something's up, and then they're talking about, well, I guess I haven't put in enough effort, or maybe I have, maybe I haven't, maybe I want them to, and I have to talk to them about that. But this is like working out the balance in the relationship, which is a good thing because we have balance across the board. Now, I think that this is something that may have been discussed in the past. The Hangman suggests that this person, I mean, it feels like, you know, you have to overall change your perspective if you're going to take any action that'll change the situation. You have to change the way you look at things, and the things you look at will change. And when you start with that, you know, the Hangman is upside down, so his perspective, although it's straight up and upright from his point of view, it's not upright from the right, like, point of view. I mean, he's not wrong, but how far are you going to go upside down? Right? So I feel like this is an acknowledgement of shortcomings around the relationship. And it's not necessarily this, like, thing where it went down. We had a fight, we did this, we did that. I think it's about emotional fulfillment. I think that you're noticing or becoming the type of person to really know what you want, and the Justice card is showing that, well, it's fair. What I want is, I want somebody who does put in the effort. Page of Wands, somebody who is thoughtful, and somebody that puts action behind that thought. Like, they actually surprised me for my birthday, or they actually said, hey, I saw these roses and I thought of you. You know, or I saw this, whatever, and I ordered this too, and I have surprises, or, you know, but they put action behind that, those feelings that they have. And is it fair? I mean, do you want that type of person? Are you that type of person with other people in your life? Do you surprise people with birthday parties? Do you surprise people with flowers or gifts randomly? You know, it's like, gotta be the person that you want to attract, right? And then we have the hangman to close it off. So it's a matter of, and this is why I feel like it should be brought up towards you directly, is that changing your perspective on things and really acknowledging how things really are can help you understand why you're attracting what you're attracting, and then refine it and attract what you want. So the Hangman is about, are you upside down? Are you upside down looking at things thinking you're right side up? Can you tweak that a little? What are the masses saying? What's the median opinion? Stuff like that. Let's assess stuff. Let's keep assessing. Never assume you have it all figured out. Never. That's the biggest trap. Yeah, so we're dealing with a Capricorn, possibly a Libra. The Hangman is associated with Neptune, who, as you know, is associated with Pisces. All right, so we have any of those three standing, looking back at us. And this person that is doing the talking. But I feel like it's more of like, it's being discussed rather than they're talking about you. Like, I know one sounds more sophisticated. Aries energy, talking about you. The energy is dynamic and spontaneous. Crusading impulsive action is likely, so this person will be zesty with it. They'll be outspoken and impulsive, and also outspoken and impulsive. We have Leo energy. This energy is flamboyant, dramatic, proud, and passionate. It focuses on the importance of self-belief. So 2 fire signs. So you know this person has the energy. You got the energy, so you better put that effort into stuff. Then we have Taurus energy, and so this energy around you shows the abundance of nature. It is rich, earthy, productive, yet relaxed and slow. Okay, that's something. There's a little bit of stubbornness in there. There's hot-headedness, there's stubbornness, and there's a little bit of ego in there as well. So I'm guessing that this person really has to consciously assess themselves and be like, you know what, maybe I am a little too forgetful, or, you know, I like to tell you a lot about what I was gonna do, but then I ran out of time and I forgot. I was gonna get you these shoes, man. I was gonna get you them, and then just didn't go back to the store. When I went back, they were sold out. Oh, what do you want? Brownie points for that? Cha. Anyways, there it is. That's your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment, share the video, and if you'd like your own personal reading, please check out the description. There's a link to my website as well as a link to my Etsy shop, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.